Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun. We just left Vale, and we're going right back in. There's a couple things we do need to do. If I remember correctly, actually going and visiting Isaac's mom actually has a reward of its own. Doesn't recognize her own son. Amazing. I think we might have to come back here afterwards. Okay, the other thing we need to do, before we actually go and start the journey, is we need to actually get ourselves equipped. We have a small amount of coinage, which might be enough to actually get Isaac a better weapon, which would be nice. The armor shop, the sword shop. Okay. Another nice thing about Golden Sun is that it actually automatically asks to sell the item that you just replaced. Makes it easier for you to actually keep up with everything you're buying. Game tickets get used in a mini game later on in the game. I cannot recommend more actually getting armor. In my test run-through of this game, where I got past the first lighthouse, actually, not only did I sequence break, but I completely forgot to get armor, and that kind of ruined me later on in the game. Can't actually sell those. Okay, now we are completely out of money, but we're well equipped. It is time to start our journey. And first things first, we're gonna go see what this thing is. This thing is a djinn named Flint. Okay, I'm gonna skip through the tutorial as quickly as I can, because we don't actually care. Djinn are really awesome. They do a lot of things. They will actually up the stats of the character they're equipped to. And while in battle, you can use the djinn to actually use special effects in-game. Flint, for example, deals rather massive damage to the enemy in question. There are others that heal, revive, protect, things like that. In just a second, it's going to show you Isaac using Flint on an enemy in a battle. New icon right there. I promise I'm not doing this as slowly. This thing is controlling itself. massive damage. What you can also do is once you have used a Djinn, you can then summon large damaging spells, essentially, depending on how many Djinn you have on standby at once. Not only will this deal good damage to your opponent, but it will also increase your spellcasting powers in that element. But once you use them, as he's about to show, the Djinn has to recover before it's actually able to be used again. Okay. No, the others don't actually talk to us. Now, Djinn are not necessarily easy to find. Some of them are, which is fantastic. Others, you have to actually hunt down. They're very similar to Pokemon in that way. You'll find a lot, actually, in dungeons that you'll solve small puzzles to get. We'll actually see some of those a little bit later on this episode, I believe. Others you find in towns. They'll just join you. The ones you find in the wilderness, or that you find in dungeons, you must actually beat in battle. The problem is they have this, very bad habit of trying to run in the middle of battle, and if they do, you have to go find them again. As you can see, the monsters out here actually do a fair bit of damage, which is why I made sure to get all of that armor. Okay. Here's our first town. As I said, unable to see anything not in line of sight. Well, I don't know if you remember, the volcano had not actually erupted until just now. And off they go. Well, that was illuminating. Welcome to Vault, the first town we visit. Angar being the continent we're on. Okay, maybe it wasn't just now. They're kind of weird about time in this game. Two women and 4 men. I wonder who they're talking about. Shame, they're not gems. You don't go to the shops. Apparently, some guy Ivan is here and needs some help finding a rod. Wait, isn't that the Great Healer? Nope, just random cleric who can revive, cure poison, repel evil, and remove curse. I said, it was so weird that the Great Cleric, or Great Healer, up in Vale actually knew all this stuff. The ones down here don't do anything. Still another rod that needs to be found. Very odd. Hey look, it's a jail. Fantastic. Let's go talk to this guy, who seems to be next to a tree. Of course I'm not accusing you of stealing something. Didn't he just ask us if we're accusing him of stealing a rod, and yet he doesn't know what was stolen? Besides, you can't prove anything. Man, this guy just makes me feel good about him every time he talks. Oh, it's a dog. Well, I guess the only place we haven't been is up here. The mayor's house. Hi, lady. Still this Ivan character we keep on hearing about. I'd love to know what Ivan can do, but it's a secret. Wonder who this is. Oh, look, cutscene. Mind read. He's reading my mind. He mind reads me 3 times, and now he trusts me. Master Hammet's rod was stolen. Sure, yes man Isaac progresses the storyline along. I wouldn't say frightens. No, it's not amazingly frightening. Oh, we're holding hands, isn't that nice? It looks painful, it really does. All these clever people that can assume things. And you hear what I'm thinking now. I am thinking Garrett's an idiot. And there's a lampshade. And the hand wave. Okay, before we continue, I'm going to double check a hotkey for a second, because I don't have to keep on going back into the menu to use Mind Read on every villager. Be right back. Okay, let's see if this works. Awesome. Mind Read is set to R, and let's set move to L so we can settle on. Let's go Mind Read the kids. We look reliable, huh? But apparently we don't look very reliable. I can talk to animals. Apparently the mayor does not have any homosexual inclinations. How sad. Apparently the mayor's family is missing an urn. We should go find that. Didn't they say that the Great Healer was having some trouble too? Ah, they're missing a golden statue. Didn't the little girl say that Ivan could talk to animals? Well, there's a dog over here. Let's go chit-chat with the dog. someone stole it in the middle of a volcanic eruption. This guy was rather sketchy earlier. Let's talk to him. So it's not just him. Well, I think the place we haven't looked yet is inside of here. So let's go look. This is the inn. Apparently the master of the inn is out searching for thieves. Apparently the guests were not in their room during the eruption, which is when the theft happened. But that's just a coincidence, right? A stand-up woman. They paid in cash. Do they have credit cards in this area? Hey, look, it's these guys. Weird kid. Well, let's try to catch him so we can do a mind read. Let's trick them. Yes, no? 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 Oh, okay. I guess doesn't work. We're gonna leave. This would probably be illegal, right? Check this minigame out. Ivan's just gonna keep walking. And Jarrett will block the way. Haha, we caught one. Read that mind, Ivan. Read it. Nice to solve. It's somewhere in here. I don't have a warrant, though. I can actually feel it. Well, we have used quite a lot of PP up, so let's actually stay a night. We'll deal with this in the morning. That's odd. That guy isn't here anymore. Let's go see what's going on up here. It's a big box. Wow, this looks suspicious. Hey, it's boss music. I recognize those guys. Sounds like a not nice place. sorts of information. Now... we shall look fair and square. When was the last time enemy leader number 1, henchman 1, and henchman 2 came out, said something like that, and didn't lose? Use some synergy, because we actually have access to it. Something to be noted about this fight is that if you don't kill the thieves first, the bandit will heal them all day long. They'll also heal each other. Well, they're not particularly hard to fight. Here's the Earth Power Rising. So any Earth spell that Isaac casts later on will be more powerful. Now you'll notice when I'm doing the selections that there is a big arrow and a small arrow. The big arrow is not only where the spell is centered, because each spell only has a set reach, but it's also who takes the most damage, too. Them curing each other. Ah, there goes the bandit. Okay, well this shouldn't take long. Oh, Geert does not have enough PP to do that. And Flint saves the day. Woohoo! Isaac now can use Earthquake. What do you mean we? I didn't see you helping fight at all. Garrett, so loud. Apparently Ivan hasn't heard this story yet. Wait, didn't he say he'd never do this again? Ivan's a liar. Judge, a jury, and executioner, all in one mare. That didn't take long. By the way, they're not kidding. They don't forget this. That's a call forward to another episode. Treasure chest that we get to loot. It's gonna be fantastic. What now? A vase or an herb. And a decorative gold statue. Unable to see the statue or the chest until he actually looked at it. But somehow they can see into the chest without opening it. how they do this. Only very badly burned. Is it a dress? I haven't asked his priorities straight. Okay. Now, one of the items we got is the Bandit Sword. If you'll notice, it's classified as a light blade. It means that certain people can use them and wouldn't be able to use others. It's a slight decrease in damage, but we'll deal with that. Let's equip the catch beads. So, one thing it does is the Unleash. Unleashes are kind of like critical hits. Kind of. A little bit. Sort of. Not really. They do special effects depending on the weapon. Let's go to the weapon shop. Your armor. I don't want to talk to you. Does he have anything new? Sell him a long sword. See how it says he has artifacts? Artifacts are specialty weapons that have unleashes. When you talk to the armor guy, does he have anything new? Artifacts and armor are unique armors. Usually with good stats, and artifacts for the item shop is usually stuff like revives, things like that. Now, technically, we can go north. Fight a mushroom on the way. There's the Unleash right there. Double hit off this one. Go away. Really high damage off the Unleashes. And depending on the weapon, some weapons have very common unleashes. Some weapons have very uncommon unleashes. It should be noted that, like you just saw, some weapons, their unleashes even have multiple levels. The Bandit Sword, for instance, can do one powerful attack or two. Well, this is Lunpa, but we can't go in. So I'm going to use my new power cache to grab this nut. Which is a healing item. Speaking of Jin, we should probably set that again. Okay. Messing with the buttons a little bit. I think it's time to move on. So we can't do anything up there in Lunpa. We can, however, make our way to the next place. And then we're going to do some sequence break. Time to head north. Whenever you see these patches of forest, like here, it's usually a good idea to investigate them at least a little bit. There are some Djinn which only can be found on the map, and they like to hide in those forests, usually on little islands that are only accessible by a single bridge, something like that. I think Garrett feels really lonely without any Djinn to himself. We should try to fix that. That looks like a cave. But that looks like a bridge. Hey look, it's the Amazes. Garrett's taking a lot of damage. We should probably heal. As I said, it's very hard to get a guy back up after he goes down, and it is definitely a waste of money, because it can only be done at the Sanctums. So we definitely don't want to be forced to do that. It might be necessary. We don't know. You never know. I don't think there's a Djinn over here, but I can't actually remember. Well, we're now at the Goma Cave entrance. I believe we have made a fair amount of progress this time, so we're going to stop for a moment, take a breather, and when we come back, we can go into the Goma Cave, we'll explore a little bit of Bilibin, and we might even go to Sequence Break. I'll see you guys next time.